KUBELWAGEN, just come from Germany. I believe the guy who owns it's English, isn't he? Basically, it's a lot worse than I thought. It's very bent, very dented. But I think his sort of remit is leave most of the dents in it. So basically, just get it unpacked, take all the panels out. The front's either like that or the back's like that, I'm not sure yet. So we'll probably have to take the body off, get the floor pan level so you know what you're dealing with, possibly put the floor pan, the body on the floor and see if it's rocking like that, to see where it's bent. I thought it was just the front chassis legs, they've all been repaired. It's had heavy frontal damage at some point, but when you actually look at it across there you can see everything is extremely bent. So get it unpacked and have a look and see what we can ascertain with it. There's absolutely no point in trying to repair anything while it's bent, because you'll never get the screen to fit, you'll never get the roof to fit, you'll never get the doors to fit. You've got to get it
square,
halfway square. You know, that's not a little bit out, that's a long way out. So just start unpacking it and see what we've got.
So this is a new floor plan?
This side, it's probably something like the amount of ribs in it or something like that.
All looks the same to me.
So where do you start then?
Working out what is actually level and what isn't. Because looking at that, we've said that this side chassis rail is higher, but that body there, it's got to go down onto that floor pan another inch, which will make it even worse. So you've got to take the body off and work out if the floor pan is flat or not. If the floor pan's flat and you put the body back on and bolt it down properly, and that's 4 inches further down than that, then you've got to try and, you're going to have to unpick the whole front end and get it, you work your way back to where you've got a fixed height that are the same. But because it's had such a heavy frontal, obviously this has been repaired, that's been cut off and repaired, there'll be different lengths, all sorts of shit. So basically it's get something level so you know where you're starting from, Probably, possibly take that out of the way for the moment, I'm not sure. Then it'd probably be easier to take that out completely, even if he wants that put back in, and then it will all move then. You know, you can do what you want with it, set it all up properly, and then you've got half a chance of getting it somewhere near square. Because if you don't do that first, the roof, I mean, it's only a canvas roof, but it will never ever fit, and the doors won't ever fit either. But until you've worked out what is bent and what isn't, you're on a road to nowhere realistically, you know.
Turns all over this side. Yeah. Left hand driving out.
That's 40mm higher than that. Okay, 178 the centre of hole. That's 40mm out.
Okay.
So that's 20mm out across the board. But that could be your height drop. 31 to the bottom lip on the floor.
Just under 31.
So the back's probably quite level by the sounds of it. Just under 114 to the
That dip in the middle?
The dip, yeah.
About 114.
Yeah. 117 to the top of the hole.
118 and 3/4.
That's only about a centimetre out, 2 centimetres out.
Yeah. So call that 58.5.
60.
20?
20.5 to the top of the lip. 5 mil.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna worry about that.
What's the main concern you've seen so far then? Out of all the measurements you've just taken?
Being out of square by 40 mil. Front I can bend around, that'll go wherever you want it to do in the end. You just got to unpick it so you can move everything. But if this is physically pissed out of square,
Yeah.
which will come back with height adjustments and stuff. So we'll take the body off and check out the floor pan if it's square, level, because you can put it on axle stands then and level it up shims. Then you put your body back on and see what's going on till you get that, whatever you're bolting to, in the right place as such. You're pissing in the wind.
Which is never a good place to be.
Not really. It'll be a lot nicer to be able to take that whole front panel out, because then once that's out, your chassis legs will go wherever you want. And when you pin that in and just held it in, you know your widths are right on the chassis legs and everything. The original floor panel is inside. Can we replace the new floor panel with the original, as there is a slight difference? For your information, this is the original floor pan that was removed from the chassis, and then there's a question mark, so I don't really understand that. The SS plate needs to be welded into the front scuttle plate and made flat at the edges. 2 sets of doors need attention. New bottoms are there for 4 doors. The door posts need a plug inserted and welding onto the bottom. I provided 1 original pin and the second must be fabricated. It looks like a cow's udder. Brackets for the machine gun ammo boxes need to be riveted to the rear floors. Front machine gun bracket with reinforcement needs to be placed in front of the petrol neck. Rear machine gun bracket on the back. Original panel provided with holes as a template.
Plate to go underneath it.
Right, so there's a rear machine gun goes on there. Engine bay needs a tidy. Red lid once complete, as per the original. I can supply original paint later. Front windscreen, 2 brackets to rivet on, new glass and rubber. Rear suspension to be fitted. I'm guessing he means those shockers. Yeah, it probably is, isn't it? Because you've got those there, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's the rear, yeah. Right, so that goes on the front somewhere.
Go.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Somehow, yeah.
It goes like that. Red hot machine gun over a fuel tank.
Yeah.
Clever.
Clever.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
So when you receive it, something in like this, do you find it helpful to go through the pieces like this to
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah.
and rather than just cracking on with?
No, as I said on this, you've got to ascertain what's level and what isn't before
No, what I mean is getting things like the machine gun mounts and understand.
Yeah, because you know in your head where everything sort of...
In order to access the holes for that, you need to get to...
drill holes in it, you've got to do all sorts, you know.
Alright.
Yep. That's better though.
Can you just talk me through your process, why you're doing what you're doing and how you're doing
We
it?
don't know where the suspension is. You could have one side lower than the other if the torsion bars are a bit out, or...
Yeah.
So you put it on axle stands, we don't know how level the floor is, but you can then put a level across and square up the front end, yeah?
Yeah.
Then put a level on the back, square up the back end, see if there's any twist in it, and then you put the body back on, and then you know if the floor pan's level,
Yeah.
you bolt the body back down onto it, and then check everything again, then you know that the body's pissed or the floor's pissed.
Yeah.
So we need to put a level across there and there, don't we?
Well, whether that
Slightly lower that side. Right, the floor goes the opposite way. But 5mm, I'm not worried about. That's going the other way very slightly.
yeah, so it's slightly twisted.
Yeah. Which you're not going to do anything with, I don't think, because that's between your two cross members, isn't it?
Mm.
So I don't think there's anything far enough out there to warrant panicking about, is there? Right, I think we've got to put the body back on, bolt that back on hard, where it was, and get these two in, and then see what's going on with that. Oop. Right, I've definitely got the light in. Tell me when to stop.
Right, you round?
Yeah, I'm round.